Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. So today is something a little bit different. It's a reading vlog, but I'm going to be reading Sara Carrolli's 5-star reads. If you don't know who Sara Carrolli is, where have you been? She is one of my favourite book content creators, and I feel like we have very similar tastes. Literally anything that she recommends I will run to go and buy. So we do already have a lot of the same 5-star reads, and I have already read a lot of the books that she has rated highly, but there are still a few that I've yet to read. So that is what this vlog is going to be. We're going to be trying some out, seeing if I also rate them 5 stars. So I think I'm going to read 3 books. I don't know whether to show you what they are now or just when we get to them, but yeah, I've got 2 physical books, and then I'm going to read the other one probably on my Kindle because I don't have that 3rd book. But the first book we're going to read is Powerless by Elsie Silver. This is the 3rd book in the Chestnut Spring series. I've recently been obsessed with this series, but I haven't rated any of them a 5 stars as of yet. And I'm pretty sure this is the only one that Sarah did rate 5 stars. So hopefully this one will be the first 5-star of the series for me as well. If you don't know, this is basically like a cowboy ranch romance. It's based around some brothers who have a ranch, but then also their friends, family, etc. and their sort of love interests. So this one follows Jasper and Sloane. Jasper is the sort of taken in brother of the Eton boys who we see in the first 2 books. In the first 2 books you kind of get hints at his backstory. He was taken in by them. He is a famous hockey player, so we've got a hockey romance, but he also is a country boy, lives on the ranch with them. And from what I've heard and what it says on the back, I think it is childhood friends to lovers, which is some of my favourite tropes of all time. So I feel like I'm just absolutely going to eat this up. We only met Sloane briefly, but I don't know, I think this one might have the potential to be my favourite. We're going to get started on this. It is such a gloomy day, literally so rainy and just grey, so it's perfect reading weather. So I'm going to make a start on Powerless, and I will update you in a little bit. So I've been reading for a while this morning. We've had to have a quick outfit change because I went to go and walk the dogs and it is pouring down, hence why I look dishevelled and a little bit like a drowned rat. But I've been reading for a while. I am on page 207, chapter 18. Can we take a moment for this bookmark as well, by the way? It says, "Dear Reader." It's a little Swifty bookish merch, the way to my heart. But yeah, we are on chapter 18. A lot has happened in terms of the characters' backstories, I guess. We've learned about, I don't know if this is going to be spoilers because it does say it on the back of the book, and there's hints to other books and stuff, but we've learned about Sloane's engagement / marriage, if you will. A little bit about their childhood, them as kids, the sort of childhood friends to lovers type thing. But Sloane has always had a crush on Jasper, and then yeah, he has helped her. They've gone on this little road trip. They're on the road trip at the minute. Really enjoying Sloane and Jasper. Jasper is the sad, moody boy, and Sloane is the sunshine. I mean, he literally calls her Sunny, so it's kind of well, grumpy sunshine. But yeah, he's giving sad boy vibes, I can fix him vibes, and I am loving it. I'm hoping I will finish this today. I've probably got 200 and something pages. I am not quite halfway, but getting there. So let's just read a little bit more. We have just got the first scene between them, or not even a full, smut scene. We've just got the first little little bit. So yeah, we're like 200 pages in and the slow burn. Is 200 pages even a slow burn? I don't know, but I'm living for this. Something has just happened and he's just said that he can't lose her, he doesn't want to ruin the friendship, but he's about to fuck everything up and I am dying inside. I love him. Okay, I'm just gonna go read for a little bit longer. Okay, so update on Powerless. I am on page 391. We are in like third act breakup territory, but I am absolutely loving this. I'm really hoping that the ending doesn't ruin it because up to now I think it will be 5 stars. I have about 60 pages left, so I'm just gonna sit and finish this. Okay, so I finished and I think initial reaction, I am gonna give it a 5 stars. I think I said at the beginning, but I'm a sucker for childhood friends to lovers, sort of like sad boy vibes, and I just loved this, I really did. I did get a little bit annoyed with the whole she's been in love with him since she was literally 10 years old, he all of a sudden tries to take his chance type thing, but I didn't mind it too much to obviously bump it down from a 5 stars. So first book is a success. The next book that I'm going to be starting is If He Had Been With Me. All that I've seen about this is just sad stuff. I know literally nothing about this book. I think it is like, not YA, but I think it's set in like a school, like high school kind of romance. I don't know if it's friends to lovers, if it's, I have literally no idea. It says it's about Autumn and Finn. They used to be inseparable, but then something changed. Now they ignore each other. Finn is the popular boy now. I really don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna read this. I feel like someone is gonna die. Like, that is my initial reaction from what everybody says. I really have no idea. So we're gonna start this. Wish me luck because I'm scared. So a quick little update on If He Had Been With Me. I am up to chapter 25. To be honest, I feel like not that much has happened. It is quite character driven rather than like plot driven, in terms of nothing really has happened. It's just kind of going on about their daily life, if that makes sense. It's all from Autumn's point of view. It doesn't really like flip back and forth in terms of like actual timelines, but we're getting her point of view and then you're finding out more from in the past, if that makes sense, like in the same chapter, paragraph, whatever. I don't know what is spoilers and what is not, but basically her and Finn used to be best friends, they're inseparable, they've grown up together, their mums are best friends, they live next door to each other, but basically when they've gone to high school, I think, they have like drifted apart, different friendship groups and stuff. I just don't know where this is gonna go. I think I said at the beginning that I thought there was gonna be like a tragic death, something like that, and then in the first chapter, again, don't know if this is a spoiler, so watch at your own, I don't know what the word would be. Basically you decide if you want to listen or not. She kind of like, not hints at that, but there's like a mention of like an accident, and then I was a bit like, surely we're not going to find that on that early. So I don't really know. Even still, like, I've just reread it then and I'm still a little bit confused, but I think we'll get more clarity on that as we go, if it is important to the plot. But yeah, we aren't really getting a whole lot. Not in a bad way, but like I said, it is literally just following Autumn's friendship group that kind of interlinks with Finn's friendship group whilst they like navigate high school at the moment. But yeah, chapter 25, page 121. I have like that much left, so I'm probably like a third of the way through, I'd say. So I'm just gonna read a little bit for this afternoon and see if I can make a little bit of a chunk. I am quite liking her writing style. I feel like it's easy to read and like follow along with. The chapters are really short as well, so I feel like I'm reading quicker than I probably am. But yeah, I don't know how to feel about this one just yet. Okay, so last night I got up to chapter 70. Again, I feel like not much still has like happened. I am trying not to give spoilers, but basically stuff has kind of happened with Autumn's friendship group, and her and Finny are starting to get like closer again, spending more time together. But yeah, I'm literally that far in. I'm on chapter 70. I think I have about 50 pages left. I'm on page 323, so I think there's probably, yeah, about 50 pages left. And like I said, I feel like still not much has happened, which means I'm expecting to be like emotionally destroyed in the next 50 pages, which is not great because I'm at work today, so I'm going to be reading this on my break. So if I start crying, it might be a bit of a problem. But yeah, that way through, I am enjoying it, and I do really like her writing style, and I feel like it's very mundane, but not in like a bad way. It literally just feels like I'm reading an 18-year-old girl's like journal, like I'm in her head. I still do have a bit of a feeling like what I said, I think, at the beginning, in the sense of that first chapter. I feel like we're going to come back to that, and that is going to be the sad bit of the book. So wish me luck, because next time I check in I will have probably finished this. Okay, so I finished the book yesterday, and I think I would give it a 4 stars. I didn't cry, which actually really surprised me. I thought I was going to cry, but I was at work, so maybe that stopped me from crying in public. But yeah, I don't know. I was right about what I thought was going to happen. Like, even though I expected it, it did still break me. But I don't know, I kind of felt like the book was a little bit slow. And then the ending was not rushed, but it kind of felt a little bit lazy. But I did still really enjoy it. I really liked her writing style, and I did like just reading about the characters' like everyday life. I'm a sucker for childhood friends to lovers, so this kind of hit me right in the feels. But I don't know, I just didn't get that like 5-star feeling. But I did enjoy it, and it was a good book, so I'll give it a 4 stars. Okay, so the next book I'm going to read is By a Thread by Lucy Score. I think this is like enemies to lovers, workplace romance type vibe. I'm reading it on my beat up iPad because I don't have a physical copy, and it's on Kindle Unlimited, so we're going to read it on here. I have like a love-hate relationship with Lucy Score. No, that might be a bit dramatic, but I always enjoy her books, but I just feel like they are too long. Like, anything over 350 pages for a romance book is a bit ridiculous to me, and hers are always like 500, nearing 600, and I just feel that's a little bit unnecessary. Like, I've read Things We Never Got Over and Things We Hide From the Light, and both of them I feel like you could cut out so much of the book. They always seem to have like a lot of filler chapters. I think this came out before either of them, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I'm gonna start this today, so hopefully we will get a little bit in. Little jump scare there for the new hair maybe. But I read for a little bit this morning, and then I have just been at the hairdresser's for 3.5 hours. So I read there as well. So I'm at 61% through the book. I'm on chapter 49, and things are just starting to heat up a little bit, so I'm glad that I finished at the hairdresser's when I did. I'm 61% through the book on chapter 49, page 359. So I have just over 200 pages left. I'm actually enjoying it a lot more than I thought I was going to. I really like the sort of premise and the setting of the story being in like a big fashion office type thing. But I don't know if it's just me, but I kind of assume that everybody in books is like my age or like a little bit older. And the main guy is like 44 and the main girl is 39, I want to say. Which obviously is not old, but it is older than me. And I thought that that would kind of put me off a little bit, but it really hasn't. I am enjoying it, but like I said, I feel like Lucy's score books are just a little bit long. I feel like where I'm up to now and what I think is going to happen now, everything could kind of like finish in my head in like the next 100 pages, but I have like over 200-ish to go. But yeah, I don't know, I always feel like they could just be shorter, but I haven't been bored of this one. And there has been some filler chapters, but I've been enjoying it a lot more than I thought I was going to, which is good. So I'm gonna read this. I don't know if I'll finish it today, but I think I would get quite far through. Hopefully if I get to, I'm on 359 now, if I can get to like 450, then I only have like 100-ish to read tomorrow. I'm gonna go and make a cup of tea, get some snacks and sit and read. So I'm up to chapter 55. I am 71% through the book. I am on page 411, so I have like 120 pages left. So I am just going to make a cup of tea, get cozy and hopefully finish the book. I feel like I can sense a third act breakup coming on, but I don't know if we're too late in for like a third act breakup. I just feel like something is going to happen. No spoilers, but kind of spoilers. Basically they are going to HR, or they're going to go like public with their relationship, but I don't know if something is going to happen or if we're just going to be like fine, it's going to be plain sailing. But yeah, so hopefully I'll finish this and next time that I check in we'll be done. At the minute, I wouldn't say that it's 5 stars for me. I am just not getting that 5-star feeling. I am enjoying it more than I thought I would, I will say that. But yeah, it's not really a 5 stars for me as of yet, unless something like crazy happens and blows it out of the water. But anyways, let's go finish it. So I finished it by thread and it just wasn't my favourite. It was my least favourite book that I've read in this video. I am just starting to think that I'm not a huge fan of Lucy's score books. I don't know, that feels harsh. I think I would give it like a 3 to 3.5. I did originally think I was going to give it like a 3.75, but then when I've thought about other books that I've rated like 3.5, I think I liked this less. I didn't dislike it, and I feel like 3 stars sounds harsh, but it's like really not. It's just like quite middle. I just didn't love it, and like I said, I feel like I enjoy Lucy Score's writing. Like I like her writing style, but her books are just so long. Like I'm sure this book is near 600 pages. It's like 570 something, and I just feel like for a romance that is like ridiculous. For romance that's not even really like any subplot, like huge subplot, like drama, fantasy romance, even like dark romance. I feel like that is just a lot. It just wasn't a favourite, and like I said, it was my least favourite out of the video, with my favourite being Powerless, I would say. Powerless is actually the only 5-star one out of this vid. To be honest, I was going to say I'm surprised, but like I'm not, because I think literally every other book that Sarah has rated 5 stars, I have also rated 5 stars. Like we have a lot of the same 5-star reads. Like Happy Place, Magnolia Parks, the Addicted series. We do enjoy, majority of the time, a lot of the same books. But yeah, so anyways, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more like this, more reading vlogs, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye!